It's time everyone did extended. I fear it is coming our way. Can we go see the cat? Oh my god. This is not. It, to be all honest, um, shot right in there, and then we got a fast spot running. No. I had not got to 65 dust yet. Let's see what my rotation is.
Oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem, oh, Bethlehem.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
So good to God, they stayed a little longer. And Jesus grew up, and Jesus grew up, and moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem, and by himself he left his disciples. And that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem. The disciples came to Jesus and he said goodbye and went to heaven. And it all started in old Bethlehem. That's the end for real of the story.
This is my song, so can't do on me.
Old
Bethlehem. Bethlehem, Bethlehem,
Oh, Bethlehem, so good to God, they stayed a little longer.
And Jesus grew up,
And Jesus grew up and moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem. Him by himself, he left his disciples.
And that's all the end of the story.
It still continues on.
It still continues on.
Then Jesus made more disciples.
In old Bethlehem. That's big kid.
Oh, Bethlehem. Oh, Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer. And Jesus grew up. And Jesus grew up and moved out. When he was older, he moved back to old Bethlehem. And by himself, he left his disciples. And that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem. The disciples came to Jesus, and he said goodbye and went to heaven. And it all started in old Bethlehem. That's the end. For we love the story.
Take hard effort to put these together.
Old
Bethlehem.
Oh, Bethlehem. Oh, Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer. And Jesus grew up. And Jesus grew up. And moved out when he was old.
This is a song with. I'm gonna make this on the full whole time frame. Come on, some. Can we want to do math? Okay. Let me figure out what I can do here. I'm just able to do this one.
Old Bethlehem. Oh, Bethlehem. Oh, Bethlehem. So good to God.
Yeah, though I thought cannot do that yet. No, why not? That's it. Okay. play that song in 1 hour this band.
They stayed a little longer. And Jesus grew up. And Jesus grew up. And moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem. And by himself, he left his disciples. And that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem. The disciples came to Jesus and he said goodbye and went to heaven. And it all started in old Bethlehem. That's the end for real of the story. Old Bethlehem, oh Bethlehem, oh Bethlehem. Old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer, and Jesus grew up. And Jesus grew up and moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem, him by himself. He left his disciples, and that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer, and Jesus grew up, and Jesus grew up, and moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem, and by himself he left his disciples, and that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem. The disciples came to Jesus, and he said goodbye and went to heaven. And it all started in old Bethlehem. That's the end for real of the story. Old Bethlehem. Whoa. Old Bethlehem, oh Bethlehem, oh Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer. And Jesus grew up, and Jesus grew up. And moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem. And by himself he left his disciples. And that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem. The disciples came to Jesus and he said goodbye and went to heaven. And it all started in old Bethlehem. That's the end for real of the story. Old Bethlehem, oh Bethlehem, oh Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer. And Jesus grew up, and Jesus grew up. And moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem. And by himself he left his disciples. And that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem.
We're going for my son, so.
The disciples came to Jesus and he said goodbye and went to heaven. And it all started in old Bethlehem. That's the end for real of the story. Old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer, and Jesus grew up, and Jesus grew up. And moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem. And by himself he left his disciples. And that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem. The disciples came to Jesus and he said
guess I need to kick my way again. Oh, we're gonna continue. I gotta put back on the way I was. Okay. So, okay. I don't know about this. Go through. By station, I guess we got next in line for this tournament. Again. Next one. Could be Jefferson first would be mine. Jefferson come my park. Jefferson come my first. And say Jefferson my first. Jefferson my first. And when I have a part would be Hivu, that would be in Hivu, but that would be in oh man. I'll be back, guys. So confirm. Bullet will be next. I'm gonna keep this live. But put one on hard, can I got it, guys. Hold on. Let me put one on hard.
Get exclusive.
I'm gonna put one on hard, so we're gonna stick and keep up. I can't keep up with you guys.
Into the distance. Whoa! Did you see that power flash? Did you guys see that?
I'm gonna come wave for quick. Come on, wave. Can I?
Although it looks like there may have been some tree limbs down back into, I believe that would be Perry, to the northwest, the Crawford County and Perry area. But nothing with this particular cell. So that's the one we're watching as it moves on by. Okay, get you the radar view. And this is the one, again, we're watching a tornado warning out until 11:30. This is going to include southern Harrison County. It does include a very small little chunk here of Hardin County, northwest side here of Hardin County, and it includes Brandenburg. It's that particular spot. And the severe thunderstorm warning also out.
So this is
to
for
the west of us.
Yeah, there's another cell behind this main supercell that we're tracking that this is severe thunderstorm warning is out for now.
Okay. All right. This is going to be out until 11:30 as well. Severe thunderstorm warning. I'm trying to get this to trigger. Hold on. Of course, it's not going to do it. Hold on. Let me get it up here.
This also has a tornado possible tag with it.
Includes Corridor. This one's a little further north than the last one, so it's tracking just about another.
I'm gonna do is split screen these two, and we know what gone on both. So, 2 seconds, guys. I could split screen right there. West part is already hit by this tornado. It coming all right. I mean, unfortunately, I do have to hit. I'm gonna get ruined.
Big time power flash there. This is a tornado on the ground. This is a tornado on the ground, obviously doing damage right now via the power flashes that we just saw. And that was in Grandview. So there was a power flash just now in Grandview. As a result of, there's another one, tornado doing damage currently in Grandview as it rides the Ohio River right up towards Lewisport. So if you're in Lewisport, you've got to get to shelter now. We see the tornado doing damage in real time just to your west. It'll be there in minutes. You've got to run, not walk to your safe spot in Lewisport, Kentucky. It's going to go to the Hancock County Airport, then Adair, then Tell City. If this thing stays on the ground all the way over to Tell City, that's going to be bad. The lightning is just absolutely nonstop with this too. This thing is not letting up anytime soon.
I'm seeing destruction here. Beef is fine, but just
Tornado is on the ground doing damage right now. We've lost focus. We've lost focus. The focus has been lost. And again, we also have a strong storm with a lot of rotation coming into the Brandenburg area, but it doesn't look as strong as this. We are watching the Brandenburg area. You're under a tornado warning. You guys need to be sheltered, but it doesn't look like there's a tornado down right now. We will let you know as soon as that changes. I'm going to need this camera to lock in. I'm going to need this camera to lock in and get focused right now. Come on, camera. All right, we're gonna have to go away from this. Once again, that is the rotation right there near Grandview. Now we can't really blame the camera too much, right? Because it's in Owensboro. I can't believe we can even see that right now. I can't believe we can even see that. The camera in Owensboro is seeing the tornado all the way from over there, and then it's coming up into the Grandview, Lewisport, and Tell City area. So once again, you guys have got to take shelter out here in Tell City. This is a very dangerous looking storm, and it looks like it's just going to continue to get more and more intense as the storm goes off to the east. I do have a viewer in Tell City that is sharing their location with me, or their stream with me. This is what it looks like in Tell City right now. I've got a live viewer on the ground in Tell City showing us what it looks like outside of their hometown. Once again, the tornadic circulation is going right towards you, okay? So you want to make sure you can quickly get to shelter, but notice how the lightning is just continuing to get more and more intense. That's a sign of a storm that is still picking up in intensity. It is not letting up anytime soon. Dang. Big dang. Oh man, we got the camera back in focus. What you're looking at right now is a live view from Owensboro, Kentucky, and we're looking at the tornado from miles away as it goes from Grandview, Indiana, into Lewisport, Kentucky. So we got to get our friends in Lewisport into shelter right now. Yeah, this is a double dang situation.
We're trying to figure out if anybody's hurt in the apartment complex.
That's huge to be seen that far away. You're 100% right. You've got a very large mesocyclone here to be able to see this so far away. Again, Owensboro is, I mean, it's not like it's hundreds of miles away, but Owensboro is pretty far away from this tornado. And we can see it clear as day here. So you've got an elevated meso that's going all the way down close to the ground. And then you've got, you've got vortices on the ground actually doing damage. We know this because we've seen power flashes on the ground right underneath that mesocyclone.
Is underwater, also 1150 east, north of 350 south.
How many tornadoes are on the ground right now? According to the National Weather Service, none, but I still believe that this one is. I mean, we've seen, I don't know how many power flashes. So according to my estimate, probably this one. The lightning is unreal too. Big time lightning. This is big time.
Multiple vehicles hit this tree.
Dispatch 254.
Yeah, we started tracking this storm over here in Evansville before anybody was even looking at it for a tornado, and then it became tornado warned. It dropped a tornado on the eastern side of Evansville. It kind of let up as it went past Hatfield and Rockport, and now it's coming back together with another tornado over here north and east of Owensboro near Lewisport, and that's going to be going into Tell City. Ryan, my family had a farm north of Tell City in Mount Washington. We can put a camera on some of our grain bins or silos. Guys, we need cameras everywhere. I've been working very hard to, first of all, install cameras. We're spending like $100,000 plus to install cameras across Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. And like I'm also reaching out to everybody in the world that has a camera, and I'm like, hey, can we use this camera? Because this is the most important thing of what we do. I think, like, if we can have a camera everywhere, I think that we'll definitely be able to get more people to take shelter. Because when I show the radar, that's one thing, but if I can show you something like this, it really makes people take it more seriously.
Fire mounting fire in the area of 5378. 5378 Zaring Mill Road on a possible transformer fire. Times 2300.
Why so many has cams in the South? That's just where they started. That's where we started. That's where we got the easiest pathway to put them up. You know what I mean?
Apartments and women need to start working east. Go check out.
Luckily, we're friends with the great James Spann down there in Alabama, the Alabama Network, and we helped put some extra cameras in Alabama, and they've got some cameras, so we kind of can show those cameras, so that adds a lot. Same thing with the North Mississippi storm chasers. Like we're really trying to expand a bunch of camera networks right now. So we're about to lose visual on this. We're about to lose visual on this, so I think it's time to check in on Chris Hall. Does he have service? Yeah. All right, we're checking in with Chris Hall. Chris is on the storm over there near Brandenburg, still rotating near Tobacco Landing. It's going to be moving down towards West Point and Muldraw next.
We had to go north.
So Chris is on it. Chris has been on most of the tornadoes today. I don't know how he's done it.
We're turning east in 6 miles to stay in front of this thing. It's starting to turn more southeast than it is due east, so heads up Lebanon Junction. We're back in Kentucky, so I know I got a lot of my Kentucky friends watching over here on YouTube. Heads up Lebanon Junction, south of Shepherdsville.
Chris and Ryan are not related. No, that we are not.
Ooh,
whoa,
nice
big time CG though.
I don't know how much longer this storm's gonna go, but I'm telling you, there's literally nothing that's stopping it at all.
This thing's just been going.
Literally could just go on and on.
It's just been going.
Ingredients.
Non-stop.
I'm not gonna lie. I have my GPS to home right now, and this is the way it's taking me. So if it stays with me all the way, okay, go ahead. I'm fine with that. I got all.
So Chris is just on his way home, and literally the tornado's following him. Chris is on his way home, and the tornado is following him. Whoever said earlier that it seems like the tornadoes are literally going after Chris, you're 100% right.
Southbound 69, approximately 33-mile marker.
By the way, looking back over here towards Evansville, north of town, we still got rotation up here near Darmstadt. That's going to be going over towards Melody Hill. We might get a new tornado warning for Boonville here soon. Somebody in Boonville says, I got a country song, waiting it out in the basement. Oh, you got a country song on, you're waiting it out in the basement? Somebody else is freaking out. Your neighbor is literally freaking out. You're sitting there listening to Dixie Chicks, and your neighbor is freaking out. You guys all need to calm down and just take shelter. Yo, can these please hurry up? No, they're going to take their time as they come in. You guys got to, you're on the storm's schedule right now, okay? So you got to take shelter until the storm gets by you, okay? One of our, viewers is literally right out here. Right next to where Chris is. So yeah, once again, somebody's sharing their live feed with me near Chris, but it's not working, so I can't show it. But yeah, Chris is moving up towards West Point. We do have some stronger rotation over here coming into West Point. You guys need to take shelter. They did expand the severe thunderstorm warning to go all the way out to Fort Knox. So Fort Knox, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning now. You got to get indoors and away from windows. Additionally, Tell City, you guys are still under a tornado warning as well. I've got another viewer sharing with me their live feed right now, well off to the south of Tell City, but it's just another fantastic view of the lightning. Look at this. If you pay attention long enough, you'll see a big flash of lightning. Just bear with me. Wait for it. Boom. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yo, there it is. So we've got increased lightning activity once again as the storm comes in. This is going to be a big lightning bolt right here, and you'll see this continue to increase because the storm isn't weakening. Okay, it's going to be continuing to produce a tornado, or potentially continuing to have the ability to produce a tornado as it goes into Tell City. So thank you so much to our viewer here that is sharing this with us. So that was my viewer down here south of Hallsville, looking up towards Tell City. Rotation is east of Lewisport now.
36.
Somebody in Tell City says, Dino go. What? Dino go? Yeah, buddy. Somebody else out here says, down in the basement, locked in with the dogs. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be locked up with the dogs right now in Tell City, as there is a tornado warning for 24 more minutes. Remember, Dino go. Also, tornado warning continues over here for Vanderburgh and Warwick counties. You've got a stronger area of rotation down here south of Darmstadt. They're going to have to issue another warning for McCarthanville, St. John down to Boss City. That'll be moving down towards Boonville. So you guys are not out of the woods just yet. Get ready in Boonville. A new warning might be coming for you. Ryan, are we chilling yet? No, we're not chilling. We're not cooked, but we're not chilling. We are still a little tense. We're still, at a slightly elevated heart rate currently. Rotation is going to try to pick up with this storm again as it goes into Kentucky, by the way, the one that Chris Hall's on. So he's going to have a good chance of seeing a tornado cross his location again, as he is out here near Fort Knox right now in Kentucky. Okay, somebody in Tell City is also sharing their live feed with me. This is somebody actually in Tell City. So they're in the forward flank of the storm. You'll notice a lot more lightning here. You'll see the rains coming down. There's probably a small bit of hail in there too. What this is the forward flank of the storm. So it's not where the tornado is, but just to the south and west of here, the tornado is currently happening. So what's going to happen where this viewer is either the rain's going to continue, the storming is going to continue, or it's going to briefly let up. And then right before that, that's when that circulation is going to pass by. So if you notice the rain start to let up even just a little bit, I would hightail it into your shelter, because that means that rotating part of the storm is getting even closer to you. Thank you for sending that in. It looks like the worst of the rotation is going to go south of you, but like Tell City, I really want everybody to take shelter in the whole city. Everybody in the whole city should be taking shelter in Tell City. Golly, man, they just had a crazy lightning strike. Somebody said, I think a lot of us are wondering if we are okay to go to sleep in Evansville. I wouldn't necessarily say that like you're completely fine to go to sleep, but I also wouldn't say that you're cooked. Like I wouldn't say that. I think the worst of the weather for the night is over for Evansville. Let me just say that, okay? I would definitely have a way of getting warnings, though. If you wanted to go to sleep, I would definitely make sure I had a way of getting warnings, and I had, a way of getting woken up tonight. I would definitely make sure of that. because you do have other storms that are forming out to the west that are going to float towards Evansville, and you never know. Yeah, I mean, you just never know. So Evansville, you're under a tornado watch, technically for another hour and a half, but I would make sure I have a way of getting warnings. Again, this is why I built Y'all Call. If anybody ever wants to go to sleep at night and you're under a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch and you think there might be a tornado warning or something a little bit later, I recommend getting Y'all Call, signing up for this, put your address in, and then even if it's 3 a.m., even if the power's out, as long as your phone's got service and it's charged or whatever, we can even do landlines or cell phones, whatever you want to do. I'm going to call you. It's my voice. It's literally, hey, you're under a tornado warning. Here's what you need to do. And it's going to ring until you're conscious, right? So even if you're a deep sleeper, make sure you got that ringer on, and we'll call you and call you and call you until you pick up. Obviously, there's a bunch of other ways of getting warnings too. This is just another tool in the toolbox, and it's less than $2 a month. And we've got thousands and thousands of people signed up for this, and they love it. So I highly recommend it if you want to just chill and not like hyper focus on the radar all night, and you want to try to get some sleep because you got work tomorrow. It's Monday, Sunday night. We got to go to work tomorrow, right? So go to sleep. I'll call you if you need to wake up. By the way, I don't like this. I don't like the way this looks. Why do we have a bunch of tornado warnings up out here for everywhere except for where the tornado is? This right here is where the tornado is going to be trying to form, right here near McCarthanville. A new hook is forming right now north of Melody Hill. Notice how there's a tornado warning north of that, a tornado warning west of that, but no tornado warning where the actual tornado warning needs to be. That's going down towards Chandler. Somebody in Chandler says, do you think either of these will hit here in Chandler? Yes. Yes. I would definitely be watching out. They just issued a severe thunderstorm warning, but that needs a tornado watch if I've ever seen one, or a tornado warning if I've ever seen one. I am doing tornado y'all watch right now, so y'all watch out over here in that area. A tornado warning might be needed in the near future.
Another tornado warning until 22:30. Another tornado warning until 22:30.
So if you're in McCutcheonville, have I been saying MacArthursville or something? If you're in McCutcheonville, you got to take shelter, even though you're not under a tornado warning. You probably should be under one here soon. Lots of lightning, really still outside, no rain. You're directly in the path. My viewer right here is directly in the path of this.
There we go, guys. We got both cannons down. There we go.
Pull up the Diamond Valley cam. Might have damage at that McDonald's. Everything looks fine at the McDonald's. What are you talking about?
When it happened and the buildings are fine, it's just a lot of car damage and smaller.
I don't know. I don't know. By the way, we got a traffic camera right in the middle of this where the tornadic circulation is going to go. Tornadic circulation is about to cross in front of this traffic camera right now. Again, if you're just now tuning in, we've got an unwarned tornadic circulation out here between Highland and St. John in Indiana, north of Melody Hill. This is going to be up there near the Evansville Regional Airport. If you know where that is, you know where the tornado is trying to form up there near McCutcheonville. That's going to be going over towards St. John, Interstate 69, north of Melody Hill. So you guys need to be taking shelter out there, even though we're not under a tornado warning yet.
That up for us, because again, that's another.
We are getting tornado one. It'll be a tornado one for me. Might make sure I'm okay. Stay on the run. We go for a little bit longer. I'm gonna stay on one again. Let's see how far out it is for me. We got technically net speed for me. I'm gonna take that no, I'm gonna just stand his right here. A little bit better. Not that I'm mine. I just walking bad. So
Airport. That's going to be going over towards Stevenson and Boss City towards Castle Garden.
Oh my.
Tornado on the ground.
Another.
It is south of our fire station between us and
This is nuts.
There we go. We got get my hold on.
This is absolutely nuts. Get me out of the ghost cam.
County, northwestern Ward County. Radar indicated moving east at 25 miles per hour.
So again, if you're just now tuning in, we do have several. We've got an area of rotation and a potential tornado coming down right now, east of the Evansville Regional Airport, and that's going to be going over towards Boss City. So this is north of Evansville. I don't think that this has a direct threat for Evansville, but the crazy thing about what we're looking at right now is there is no tornado warning. There is no tornado warning for where the actual tornado is trying to happen right now. There is no tornado warning for the area where this rotation is currently. So if you are in Stevenson or Ball City or Castle Garden, there is a literal tornado forming right now, and it's heading right towards you, and you're not under a warning. Right there it is. I believe that's what we're looking at right here, by the way. By the way, people in Tell City are still, under a tornado warning. You guys need to be staying in your safe spots. The rotation is mostly to the south of Tell City. It's getting stronger, though, as it goes over Hallsville and Cannleton. So you guys all need to be taking shelter. So this is another place where a new tornado warning needs to be issued here soon. For Skillman and Lauer, you guys aren't under a tornado warning, but the actual tornadic circulation is south of Tell City now and moving out of the tornado warning box. So that storm's going to continue to try to produce yet another tornado as it goes off to the east.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Boom, there it is. Tornado warning now issued for our Y'all Watch area here for Chandler, Boonville, and Rolling Acres. You guys all need to get to shelter very quickly. The tornado is literally, or the tornadic circulation is literally going over this traffic camera right now. Nailed it. Call me Andy Hill, son. I nailed it. Once again, between St. John and Boss City, that's where we've got the rotation right now. It's moving off to the east towards Chandler Center and Boonville. We've got a significant area of rotation coming together right now, and I'm going to go back to that Evansville tower camera. Because I think that we can just see it better from here. I mean, we don't see like the condensed funnel coming down to the ground, but that's the rotation. That's literally the area of rotation to the north of Evansville that we're watching. You can see the bowl funnel right here. So right directly under that, that's where we have the tornado near St. John. That's moving towards Ball City and Chandler. Chandler's a pretty, decently sized area. It's got the Chandler Elementary School out there. It's got the Lakeview Inn. That's where the tornado is heading right now. After that, it's going to be going over towards Dagonia Springs. And just because you don't see the big black funnel that goes all the way down to the ground, as we've learned several times today, that doesn't mean that there's no tornado. There is still a tornado out here, potentially doing damage on the surface, even though we don't see that condensed funnel all the way down to the ground.
Center point, shut the gas off after we found the leak.
Oh, if you listen in the background, you can hear that we're listening to the scanners, and somebody on the Evansville scanner said to watch Ryan Hall. So it's working, guys. We're doing it. We're getting the word out there. Even the folks on the scanners are watching. So thank you guys for sharing the stream and telling people about us and what we're doing here. The word is getting out.
Severe thunderstorm warning in northeast Fairburn County until 23:15 hours. 3 VMA 2226.
Again, I think that the worst of this storm misses Evansville to the north. but it's going to skirt through the northeast side. It's going to get pretty close. Like if this continues to produce a tornado, it's going to be very close to where we just had one down there near Camp Brosend and Paradise. This tornado could go between Paradise and Chandler, north of Paradise this time. Additionally, we've got this other tornado warned storm over here north of Tell City, or south of Tell City. The rotation is south of Tell City over here, but we've got a significant area of rotation that we're watching over here as well. And we're encouraging everybody to take shelter out here. I do think a new tornado warning might be needed for areas, outside of this current tornado warning area. In fact, let's go ahead and y'all watch it. So again, a new tornado warning might be needed for Cloverport, Harding Grove, and Addison here as that rotation kind of exits the main area there. So y'all watch out in Addison. That's going to be Hancock County, Kentucky, Perry County, Indiana, and Breckenridge County, Indiana. Additionally, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning over here in Harrison, Bullitt, and Hardin counties. The tornado threat has lessened over here near Westport and Fort Knox, but it's not completely over. Somebody out here says, how are we looking here? Happy Father's Day. You're looking fine for now. There's not as much of a tornado threat, but we still have a tornado possible, considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning for your area. Get ready for...
Okay, I'm back because apparently tornado warning had been read to spy. I am going to do the weather eyes up. Oh no. But I made sure to that anyway. $70 miles per hour with pins ahead. I probably got damage my cars. Okay, not fun. But the tornado warning was at West Point. It had been read to spy. It had weakened enough to not have a tornado. 2 more hours on the tornado warning. How much we did all that? It's already 2 tornado one in there, one in Kentucky. Yay! I'm gonna put it back on hard. Mine's just one best way, but okay. Sorry about that.
Center, it'll be going by the Cypress Baptist Church in the Center Cemetery, right in Highway 62, over another Walmart Supercenter. Another Walmart. So if you are in Boonville, you know the Walmart on the west side of town, right there near the Prime Foods. That's kind of like the direction that the tornado is going right now. It's going right towards that, and we can see it clearly right here on this camera. And let's minimize the camera for a second and go back to radar, because even just the radar data is pretty spectacular here. We've got a huge area of rotation north and west of Chandler with a debris ball visible, and that's what we're looking at from our camera, just to the south and west. So the camera's way down here in Evansville. The tornado's way up here, so we're looking pretty far out, and it's quite remarkable that we can see anything right now. So again, Chandler, you guys got to take shelter. Tornado's currently up there near the Raceway Airport. It's going to be going past Center. Everybody in the whole town of Chandler needs to be sheltered. I'm not going to call out specific Dollar Generals and Walmarts because the whole town could get absolutely hit here.
Out at Mill Point Apartments.
One thing I'm noticing is it does seem like the lightning activity might be a little bit less than it was. So what we can hope for is that the storm's going to weaken a little bit, but unfortunately, that's not going to be the case in the next little bit. The rotation is actually picking up in intensity right now as it moves into Chandler. Yeah, let me get past these ghost cams here.
We have, I need you to go to McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't think that we're going to be able to see it from any of the other cameras. I do have a viewer really close by, though, that's doing a live stream. Again, this right here is where the tornado is, right to the north and west of Chandler. I've got a viewer who is on the western side of Chandler, who's live with me right now. I don't see much. I don't even see much lightning yet. So we'll keep an eye on this for just a few seconds. But this is a viewer out there that's dangerously close to the tornado. It's literally just off to their north. I think they'll be fine. But a big takeaway from this is, okay, I see the lightning now. I see the lightning now. Once again, if you can hear me, viewer, the tornado is just off to your north. If the wind starts picking up or anything, or if you see anything, I definitely hightail it into shelter. It's a pretty dangerous situation in the dark. It might be hard to see, but thank you for sharing that with me. That's a live view out there from our friend in Chandler as the storm goes over into Center and Boonville once again. I don't think we can see it anymore. I don't know. You can see it a little bit back there whenever the lightning flashes. Even more power flashes are going to be visible here as it gets into a little bit more of a populated area.
Looking at a truck, I guess it's in a ditch flooded.
Again, that rotation is out here near Chandler.
New information. This tornado warning
and wow,
has been
they
upgraded.
upgraded this to a PDS tornado warning. This is now a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning, big tornado on the ground in Spencer and Warwick County. That's coming right into Boonville. Right into Boonville right now. So again, if you're just now tuning in, PDS tornado warning now for Spencer and Warwick counties. We've got 3 minutes on the clock, Boonville. You got to run. Don't walk to shelter. This is a deadly tornado that could do significant damage to even well-built structures. You've got to run, not walk to your safe spot in Boonville, Indiana. Same thing for Center, Rolling Acres, and New Hope. Get there now. Back to my viewer in Chandler. Again, you got to watch closely here. We don't have very good visibility here, but every once in a while you get a big lightning strike and you can see that lowering off to the north and east of this viewer here. The lightning activity also looks like it's a little bit more robust than it was just a few minutes ago, so we're taking that into account. But yeah, big time tornado going on just to the north and east of this viewer's location right now, and that's going to be moving into Boonville. Can we see it from the Newberg camera? It doesn't look like it. It does not look like it. I think we're losing visibility on this from pretty much all the cameras. I mean, if you watch this close enough, you'll see something back in there. Watch it. This camera freezes every 2 seconds too, so it's kind of disorienting, but you'll get it. As the storm moves east, it's once again, it's moving towards that Walmart Supercenter. We got a tornado on the ground moving towards the Walmart Supercenter on State Road 62 on the west side of Boonville. If we see an increase in the amount of power flashes that we're seeing from this, that means that it's likely starting to interact with the infrastructure around that Walmart, because it's moving out of Chandler now and moving more towards Boonville, and there's not a lot in between those places other than that Walmart. Is Chandler safe yet? Not yet. I would definitely stay sheltered in Chandler for at least another 10-20 minutes before I would be considered, before we consider you safe. Did you eat? No, not yet. I will. I will. This should start calming down here soon.
This is a tornadic thunderstorm and it will remain over Maine.
We're not going to be able to tell from this camera unless we see power flashes. We're not going to be able to tell if this is down. Like, it's getting way too far away. It's getting way too far away. And even power flashes might be hard to see because there's rain that wraps around the backside of the tornado, and that's actually shielding us from where the tornado would be too. So again, I think that this is still down and it's coming into the Boonville and Rolling Acres area, and the tornado is very close to the Walmart Supercenter right now.
Is it okay, guys? Can't see what get cut. I'm like, what about that?
Is underwater, also 1150 east, north.
So, tonight one of we got 2 months.
Mary 6 5 1.
Oh, yep. It's a not PDF tornado. Let's hook it. Oh, that's on the tornado. PDF tornado, then it's tornadoes and days and days and days. So. I hate my dog watching. Kid. Was doing good. To this tornado on it, happy get to a danger tornado now. Have to be probably on the ground to survive. It's a pretty dangerous situation. Take cover now in these.
So again, tornado warning continues up here for Spencer and Warwick counties for the next 26 minutes.
So the center of the rotation is going to pass just barely to the north of downtown Chandler.
Somebody out here in Derby says, I hear it and it's hitting my house. Somebody said it's very windy out here. Power flashes in Chandler now, getting spooky. We're hunkered down and somehow we still have power. Chandler, I would say that you're good now. The worst of the storm is definitely moving past Chandler. Rotation is now approaching the Boonville and Rolling Acres area, but it is a little bit less intense than it was earlier, I guess. So hopefully that trend continues. Can we get a daggone break? Can we get a daggone break? Daggone it. This is the only tornado warning that we have right now, so at least we have that going for us. There's one tornado warning, and you know, that's going to be over here near Boonville. It's about time to Dino go. It's about time to Dino go. If you know, you know. We've got 31 y'all tracks now. We've had almost 30 tornadoes today.
Trying to get to them, unknown on injuries. We need how many units we can get. Please have those clear. The exact location at this time is 8021 Park Place Drive, 8020.
Perry County until 10:45 p.m. This dangerous storm will be near Tell City around 10:15. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm, including Peachtree, Kennelton, Adair, Lilydale, Finhaven, Gatchel, Lewis.
So the rotation is still there as it comes into the Boonville area, but it looks like it's letting up. Let's hope to goodness that it continues to let up. Let's hope to goodness that it continues to let up, y'all. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning out here for Bullitt and Hardin counties in Kentucky, by the way. That's going to be bringing in some strong winds to Shepherdsville and Brownington.
Deputies are reporting a strong odor of gas at Bell Point Apartments near Walmart. I'm not sure if there's any units near that area. Go ahead and get center point route. I've got two.
Okay, our viewer down here near New Hope, south of Boonville, has a pretty good view of this, so I'm going to pull them up. Yeah, you can see the lowering right in front of them if we get a good flash of lightning here. Which we should get pretty soon. I mean, we've got consistent lightning, but most of it's pretty distant. But you can see the lowering literally right in front of them. It's just kind of low lit. Dang. So again, this is a live look at a tornado still ongoing or you know, potentially doing damage up there near Boonville right now. And this is again a live viewer in the WeatherWise app sharing their you know, their feed with me near New Hope. My goodness, I think they literally were showing us the tornado. Look at the rotation. Right north of them. I'm almost certain that what we were just looking at was the tornado behind the trees.
So we're in Celebrate County, Bullitt County, Kentucky. Past the west point, all splits on someone and do have 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Spread to roof, siding, and keys. So I am not gonna be able to stay out in my neighborhood tomorrow. Got it. That's fine. PDF to then. I might be able to get back in between sometimes. We need to pick up for me. We got about in one hall. We gotta listen to one hall. Like what he said. Do it.
Y'all bot. Can you see this camera?
I see it. Low light, murky sky, and limited contrast. I'm not seeing a clear funnel in this frame, but the visibility is too poor to trust for confirmation.
All right, I'll be back in 4 minutes. You just look at this camera until I get back.
Got it. Holding the shot and watching for any lowering, rotation, or visibility drop.
You can ride chicken away. We got plenty of people here. We're trying to figure out if anybody's hurt in the apartment complex.
The base still looks flat and distant, with visibility about the same. I'm watching for any lowering or a sudden change in texture along that dark horizon.
Around 10:15. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm, including Petrie, Cannleton, Adair, Lilydale, Finhaven, Gatchel, Lewisport, Dodd, and Troy. WRMI 22422.
That faint glow on the right keeps pulsing a little, but the base still isn't showing a clean, persistent lowering. If it tightens or drops the contrast and visibility, I'll call it immediately. Right now, it's just a moody sky trying to look important.
I see some radar rotation around. Asking for any available units to be en route to 8021 Park Place Drive in Newburgh.
That glow on the right is steady, and the sky texture hasn't sharpened into anything organized. If we get a sudden drop in visibility or a defined lowering, I'll switch to straight coverage. Until then, it's a brooding sky with no follow-through.
I'll be en route to Newburgh as well. So domestic.
Still brooding, still not committing. If the base starts to dip or the visibility drops hard, I'm done joking and calling it straight. Right now, it's all attitude and no structure.
Nice moment. I will start working on it now.
I'm back early, y'all, bot.
Cam held steady. No clear lowering, just a moody base with a steady glow on the right.
Thank you.
I'll be at Ward Trail Apartments in Newburgh checking on damage from some residents.
I had me a couple of big bites of my steak, and let me tell you, that's good. I also had some garlic bread and a couple of bites of a baked potato. I just scarfed it down, son. I do believe the tornado has lifted for now. We no longer have a PDS tornado warning, but man, do we have a crazy lightning show right now.
5025 Crimson Road. On the roadway in front of here, a large tree down in the roadway on a blind corner. 15025 Crimson Road.
Clear out. We're in Kansas.
I didn't eat it all. It was a pretty big steak. It's actually huge, but I didn't eat all of it. Yeah, the ribeye. Yeah, was y'all saying that this was
a new
mid?
tornado warning has been issued.
This is awesome. This is a crazy view. Owensboro's had like the show of a lifetime just looking at these storms. We did get a new tornado warning out here for Crisney and over to New Boston. Rotation's going to be back there between Midway and Richland, moving over towards Ritchie. So if you are in Ritchie, you got to be taking shelter. This is a dangerous storm coming right over your way. Coming over here to Oklahoma, we do have a destructive severe thunderstorm and a considerable severe thunderstorm coming into Woodward. Woodward, Oklahoma. Are you guys ready? Does this town look like it's ready for 70 to 80 mile per hour winds? Looks like everybody's asleep. What goes on in Woodward, Oklahoma after 11 p.m.? Doesn't look like much.
You can send Red Cross to the command post if he's hit.
Storm will be near Tell City around 10:15.
So we'll keep an eye on that storm as it goes off to the south and east. And then, yeah, mostly we're just, things are calming down a little bit, but we do have an area of rotation here. We also have an area of rotation to the east of that. So, I mean, mainly what I'm looking for is this over here near Midway. That's the main thing that I'm watching out for right now. Once again, this isn't a PDS tornado situation anymore. This isn't a massive tornado down or anything like that, but it could put out another tornado before it calls it a night as it approaches Lewisport. So this is an area that got hit earlier by a tornado, so we got to be extra vigilant and paying attention to that for those guys.
Yeah, stuff back on. I'm turning off.
They just covering the entire road just east of on 16
Wait, let's
Decker.
save that.
It's 11 p.m.
As well.
on a Sunday night.
We on.
By the way, Lexington, Kentucky, you got some storms coming in to your north and west. We'll be watching those as they come in, but nothing severe right now. That could change, though. I think some stronger winds are going to be possible with that. So y'all watch out. Owensboro, get outside and enjoy this. Look at this. This is plumb wild.
Oh my god, we be going for
201, where were those power lines down outside of Adams? The power line I'm familiar with is right here on Interwing Road.
So again, we do have a tornado warning for this storm that we're looking at here. The rotation is going to be down there between Bloomfield and Midway. That's going to be going towards Lewisport and Newtonville and
what
Grandview.
want we be going for?
A tornado located near Lewisport, moving east at 30 miles an hour.
Be 91 minutes. No,
And then we've got a significant area of destructive winds coming out of Buffalo, Oklahoma that we're watching too. That's going down towards Woodward. We'll keep you posted on that. We've got a strong storm out here in the middle of Kansas too, south of Kingman and near Harper, moving over towards Argonia, Milan, and Conway Springs. So the storms out there in Oklahoma are really starting to get a little bit nuts. And then things over here in the Ohio Valley are calming down a little bit, but we still have that tornado warning for Chrisney and Ritchie, and we still have a severe thunderstorm warning out here for Irvington and places like that. Is it safe to go to bed in Cincinnati? Yeah, it's safe. It's safe to go to bed anywhere, but unless you're specifically under a tornado warning. The only place it's not safe is in Ritchie, Grandview, Newtonville, Evanston, and Chrisney, and Evansville. Pretty much everybody underneath that storm right there.
He just called me on the vehicle. He's requesting if you call Beatles.
We called that heat lightning in the 70s. You called this heat lightning? Why? Now, don't get me wrong, lightning is hot. But that doesn't mean it's heat lightning. Is this cam from earlier? No, this is, well, yeah, this is the same camera that we were looking at earlier, but this is live. Heat lightning is what some people call lightning that they can see from a distance. Like if there's a lightning in the distance and you see it flashing and stuff, but you don't hear thunder, people refer to that as heat lightning. That's fine. That, you know, you call it whatever you want, but it is just regular lightning. There's nothing, it's not just because it's hot outside. It's not a separate phenomenon from just regular lightning. It's just.
I'm gonna do it by myself, okay? Tonight one is maybe you can miss me. Let me check. Okay. If it keep moving the same way. Cap. Come on. I'm not sure to fit something real quick. I'm gonna do is shrink this down a bit because apparently like I can't see the times. I can read the times. So, okay. In RVI in 103 now, 110 a.m. Okay, 1:13 a.m. Running about 1:13. They both go count since then. Written gave 138. 138. Wycliffe 130. Put Knots 155. Set base 201. Lemon Gunson 203. Hayview 206. Now, if this tonight want to keep coming, right, it seems to be. And not dangerous tonight, we don't have that severe PDF tonight, but we do have to have a script on it. I cannot wait to see what that. I'm coming back to me for a minute. So, baby, we got about 4 minutes, right? But and I can't tell Western. Western decide to send this to someone. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some my recon called look for damage. What would I was so it could possibly maybe the fast forward one first and done it over up to here because it went very high on way off. Look at upwards. Look at wind battery. Yeah, we are kind of on the wind side today. That kind of patch fair, that would probably be tomorrow, that would probably actually be today. But let me see, but on there, it's sky all over the place. So, we do actually have the getting potential in Setbed for tonight, but we got the potential not seeing that to be a bit pain pattern on that. Thunderstorm can really be a good thing. But this time I'll be next in it. I'm gonna turn my fan on and get the hot back in. This is the longest time. How many cases now? probably 3 minutes. It's rotation that. This is something else. I'm gonna put it back on my hall. I'm gonna cut some.
I heard they were still in work assisting with tornado damage.
No way. Hold on. We got a crazy video here. This is from earlier. Language warning, by the way. Wow, this is from the tornado that hit Plates Park in Newburgh, the tornado that was visible from the Owensboro camera earlier. Wow. Thank you, David, for sending that in. That's a crazy view. Here is the damage at the Trader Baker Market and a visual of the tornado out there in Newburgh. Big time damage out there. Another view of the tornado earlier from Sims, Illinois. Dang. That's incredible. Here's another look at the power flashes out there. Somebody had a DJI Air in the air during that. Thank you for sharing that. Whoa, here's another shot of the tornado out there in Newburgh from Chase. Thank you so much, Chase, for sending that in. That was crazy. Damage from the Gibson County, Indiana area of the tornado. Look at this. Big time damage. At the church. And then here's the earlier view of the Evansville area. This is crazy. Thank you guys for sending this stuff in. Once again, if you got photos or videos you want to share with me and you can do so safely, send them over there to ryanhallyall.com/submit like Matt did here of the Chandler tornado. We also got another view of this tornado here from Tiffany's point of view. This was over there near Newburgh as well of the tornado. Yeah, there you can see it right there.
Got back.
Wow.
We got rotating now on this surveillance tunnel running. Not for us, but yeah, for this one. These kind of need to be in tunnel running now. I hate that server side. Instead of it, we're kind of kid now. It kind of did move out of our, and then by the time we just got in there. So, but we possibly got another one coming our way. And then we got fast forward. We all have so my name is got where I was up on the pit. Been on my phone too. Been a different with that. I did not need to set it all right. Hold on. I'm gonna cut this And I'll be back.
We're under a considerable severe thunderstorm warning now for up to 70-mile-per-hour winds. That's coming into Woodward right now. And again, I'm not sure whether or not the Weather Service is going to issue a tornado warning for that storm. I am quite confident that it's rotating, and it wouldn't surprise me if we got a tornado warning. I don't know what they're going to do. So we'll be the first to let you know if they do try to trigger that tornado warning over there. Okay.
I'm back. I do have a new spin then.
Gulf, 4 Gulf.
Okay, take that back for Segment. Segment, we are underneath a... Let me refresh my page. So now what? Segment for 2 hours. Segment, we are underneath a new spin thunder someone there. So, okay. Where is the phone?
Tornado warning starting in the Mulvey Hill area for 15 hours. Be advised of another tornado warning starting in the Mulvey Hill area.
Look at the motion in the clouds right here in Woodward. This place is about to get plumb smacked. Somebody said bro is still live. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? There's storms, man. What do you think I'm doing? It's Dino Go.
9 near the 20.5 mile marker. 4 battalion 4, 4 medic 2, 4 engine 1.
Dispatch, Vandenberg County is clear.
So yeah, big time storm coming into Woodward, Oklahoma. You guys got to get ready for that. Additionally, there's a severe thunderstorm warning coming for Wellington here soon, more than likely, as the storm south of Wichita continues to ramp up. Look at this mesoscale convective system that's popping up here. This is going to be interesting, to say the least, as the storm goes all the way down into Bartlesville, over to Tulsa, especially down towards Oklahoma City tonight. There's going to be a lot of damaging winds out here, so we're going to be keeping a very close eye on that as the storm comes through. And let's go back over here to our tornado warning. Once again, rotation continues out there between Ritchie and Newtonville in Indiana. That's about to cross into Tell City. Over there in Kentucky, so we are concerned about you guys. Across the river from Kentucky, so we're going to keep an eye on this. They might issue another tornado warning here soon for Lewisport, so we'll be the first to let you know if that happens. Additionally, out here around Irvington, there's an area of rotation that we're watching very closely near Basin Springs. That's going to be coming down towards Big Spring and Corners. You guys got to watch out for that. It's not a tornado warning right now, but it could be soon. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Anthony, Kansas right now, by the way.
I'm getting, how can I say that?
I need you to go to McDonald's. We've got damage on the roof.
But the strongest storms coming into Woodward. Today has definitely been a tornado outbreak. There's no doubt about that. Big time tornado outbreak today.
Natural gas smell. I have not confirmed the smell, but there are a bunch of AC units that have been thrown all over the territory, so.
Wind's starting to pick up here in Woodward. Here comes.
I will check, but last I heard they were still in work assisting with the tornado damage. Clear.
West. Looking at a truck, I guess it's in the ditch, flooded.
It's slowly but surely getting ready to get plumb wild in Woodward, Oklahoma right now. Again, we are under a 70-mile-per-hour considerable severe thunderstorm warning out here, so we got to be careful. We got to make sure that we're indoors and away from windows. If we actually get 70-mile-per-hour winds, it's going to be a damaging storm that's coming through Woodward, Oklahoma.
Center point, shut the gas off after we found the leak.
I'll be right back, guys.
The tornado threat should slowly diminish through the night in Kentucky. Okay, where the worst of the Kentucky storms are over. But of course, we still have a tornado warning right now. We just got another new tornado warning for Lewisport, just like we thought we would. Yeah, the tornado threat's going to diminish tonight as time goes on. I think we'll see several more tornado warnings, but I think the worst of the outbreak is over. Here's another severe thunderstorm warning, by the way, for Bardstown. This has also got some rotation on it as it comes down towards Bardstown. You guys need to be watching out. Somebody said bring it on. I'd be careful. I'd be careful on a day like today. I'd be careful. NOAA radio went off, and now I have you turned on and watching. All right, thank you for tuning in. By the way, Lexington, Kentucky, no severe thunderstorm warning for you guys, but there are some storms off to your north and west. Watch out. Watch out for them, Lexington.
Oh.
By the way, severe thunderstorm warning out here for Breckenridge and Meade counties as well. Irvington, you guys have got some slight rotation moving through town right now. Somebody said the wind is picking up out there. But yeah, Tell City, make sure you guys are getting indoors and away from windows. I've got a camera. I've got a viewer out here near Lewisport that is filming for us.
A new tornado warning has
They're
been
showing
issued.
us the live view outside of their house of the storm coming in. You still see pretty consistent lightning out there. So this is a dangerous situation for our friends that live out in the path here. The circulation is still spinning up, and there could be a tornado coming actually, towards this viewer's location. So hopefully they get to their safe spot. And we just got a new tornado warning. Look at this, north of Woodward, out here in Oklahoma, right on the south of the border with Kansas. We've got a tornado warning now for Freedom. Tornado warning now for Freedom, Oklahoma. Take shelter now. Big time bad rotation coming in. The winds still haven't completely gotten into Woodward, Oklahoma yet, but once they do, it's going to get nuts out here.
We got two tornado warnings. Okay. Ew.
Yeah, it's about to get a little nuts out here, I think.
Natural gas smell. I have not confirmed the smell, but there are a bunch of
Not safe from up piece.
all over
With
the
some stuff piece.
territory,
I'm not
so-
gonna. I don't sense for out on them, but
We've got stuff flying down the street. We got plastic bags, plastic cups flying down the street. That's level 1.
The entire road just east of on 62 and Decker, and just let Center Point know as well.
I wish this camera had audio. You'd be able to hear it coming at this point. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. The camera's starting to shake out here in Woodward. Again, there's not a tornado warning for Woodward, but we have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for up to 70-mile-per-hour winds here. And slowly but surely, those winds are going to be moving in from west to east. Here comes the rain. Yeah, I've seen at least 2 plastic bags fly by. At least 2. And again, we still have a tornado warning out here for Tell City. This is going to be the second area of rotation that you guys have had to deal with tonight. Thankfully, this one looks a little bit less concerning than the last one, but I would still take shelter. Get indoors and away from windows. Get underground if you can. Put as many walls between you and the outside world as possible on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. And a sturdy building would be a site-built concrete foundation or brick foundation building. I would not want to be in an RV or a camper or a tent or a trailer home for this storm, okay? And that warning is going to go on for 33 more minutes in Tell City.
10 miles zone, I got much by my 10. Oh, yeah, I did. We got hit hard in 10 miles zone.
There's another section of this tree down on the communication lines.
Okay, wait. All right, I see another plastic bag. We're still on level 1.
We are going kind of second now, so let me.
We are on. We will be relocating at Walmart across the road from the other apartment complex.
Do you guys ever feel like a plastic bag?
Now my ears could probably keep
Floating through the wind.
There for now. Got reports that there were several homes damaged, down towpath and possibly warped, and there's 2 engines over there.
Wanting to start again.
I'm gonna keep going on him for a bit.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Right here. Right here it goes. Looky here. Right there it was. Yeah, this is still level 1. Once again, I think we're going to see some much stronger wind gusts come into Woodward here soon.
So the center of the rotation is going to pass just barely.
It's just taking its time. It's taking its sweet time right now. Let's go real quick. Let's go back over to Indiana. Let's check in on the radar over here. Hopefully the rotation continues to look like it's letting up. Okay, we still have some rotation north of Lewisport, but that's going to be moving over towards Tell City. You guys need to be sheltered over here for another 31 minutes. Another 31 minutes. Okay, it doesn't look as bad as the last one, but it does look like it could cause problems, so we're encouraging everyone to stay sheltered out here. Also, I've got a traffic camera out here in Kay County, Oklahoma. Look at that storm up there in the distance. You can see a lowering on it, too. It's lowering city out here, right there. Look at that. This is in Kay County, Oklahoma right now. So, Kay County, Oklahoma, we've got a strong storm coming down from the north out of Kansas, okay? And that's what we're looking at up there to the north, past the wind farm. Owl check? Yeah, we'll check in on the owl. I think the owl's probably out and about. Yeah, the owl's out doing its thing, doing owl things. Yeah, it's nighttime now. It was in the thing all day, so you know, it stays sheltered all day, and it was no big deal, and it's totally fine. But now it's out, you know, at night doing the owl stuff that it does, and we're just gonna let it do that. Yeah, it's going for a walk probably. By the way, we had some flooding out here. Hannah says, performed a bunny rescue. All bunnies are safe. Bunny boat for the win. Oh my gosh. We had a bunny rescue. Look at the flooding out there. This was in Daviess County, Indiana. Look at the bunnies in the boat. Bunnies in the boat.
I'm back. Oh, sorry.
I see 3, maybe 4 bunnies in the boat getting rescued from a flash flood today. Hannah, thanks for sending that in. The tornado went through the outside of Evansville. Hey. What? That literally came out of nowhere. Are you kidding me? That's scary as heck. Look at this. Watch this. This is a ring camera of the tornado that went through the outside of Evansville. Look at this. It just, boom, appears, rips the roof off of a house, rips trees up. Oh my gosh, it's a powerful tornado too. No way. And look how fast it was moving. That's crazy. That is some crazy footage right there. Here's another shot of the tornado earlier in Wayne County, Illinois. Thank you guys for sending this stuff into ryanhallyall.com/submit. Again, we still have a tornado warning for Tell City. You guys need to be staying in your safe spot for at least 29 more minutes, okay? Let's go back to Woodward. Oh, man, I'm seeing multiple things flying around now. Our plastic bag is completely gone. But I would still call this a level 1 windstorm at this point.
I'm going to promote right hard.
It's just not really picking up here in
not
Woodward, is it?
He's rather go over there, and then once they rather go up, whoever want to.
Not yet, anyways.
Well, see me right hard, do left team together. Favorite guys. Man, anyone talking to you?
Near the 20.5 mile marker.
The craziest part of that ring camera is that the power stayed on. Yeah. Yeah, that was actually pretty crazy.
I'll be back now. All right, guys.
Hey, there we go. Look at here. Look here. Hey, Bulls. That paper bag probably came all the way over from Gerlach to the west of town. Got debris in the air. We got lightweight debris in the air. We got plastic bags in the air.
Got back.
That was definitely like a storm tracker mobile, wasn't it? Did you see that? That was definitely a storm chaser for probably a news channel or something. I don't know. Is there a way for us to see the owl camera in the WeatherWise app? That would be cool. We need to work that out. I will try to work that out. PDNW says, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind wanting to start again? You know, I was thinking about that. I was having some of those thoughts. And the answer is yeah. Yeah, but you just got to ignite the light and let it shine. Okay? Like the 4th of July. Pretty much. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Oklahoma is dip panning.
Relocating at Walmart, across the road from the other apartment complex.
We might be approaching level 2 windstorm here in Woodward, Oklahoma, I think. Wait. Yep, tumbleweed. Yep, 100% to level 2. We've officially reached level 2 windstorm in Woodward. This is the point where you definitely want to get away from windows. Again, we do have a tornado warning up here north of Woodward. There's some rotation moving into Freedom. Much stronger winds coming into Waynoka as well. Everybody up here around Waynoka needs to be away from windows. All right. Additionally, we still have a tornado warning out here for the Tell City area, but the rotation is calming down some. All right. We're not telling you to come out of your safe spot, but we're hoping for the best here. It doesn't look as robust as earlier, but Tell City, Cannleton, Hallsville, stay sheltered for 23 more minutes. Okay. 23 more minutes.
Everything's friends of that.
By the way, we do have a mesoscale discussion out here for this line of storms that's going to be moving to the south and east towards Oklahoma City out of Woodward. They're calling for up to 100-mile-per-hour winds with this. So it's going to keep getting more and more intense as it goes down towards Fairview, Enid, El Reno, and Oklahoma City.
Should be spawning in the next 7 minutes. We got 2 more minutes in that one.
Yeah, this is still level 2 windstorm right here. Rakio says, I keep hearing it's plum wild and it's nuts. So which is more severe? Is there a nuts to plums conversion ratio? So a lot of times what will happen is it will actually be plum wild and nuts at the same times. They complement each other. It's kind of like there's not a conversion. It's a compounding factor. Okay. Think of it as think of nuts as an exponent of plum. All right. So if it's plum wild and it's nuts, that's a plum wild squared, essentially.
I heard they were still in work assisting with tornado damage.
Now, sometimes it will be just plum nuts, and that's a different story. We'll talk about that whenever we get there.
Yeah, danger.
Come on. Center point, shut the gas off after we found the leak.
No new tornado. I'm gonna turn it off.
5 miles an hour. This dangerous storm will be near Tell City around 11:30 p.m.
Okay, the wind's starting to pick up in Woodward right now.
Pace time 23:27.
Toss we all gonna probably have something that I'm about damage to my inner. I'm gonna do my recon tomorrow. And send the damage.
Revise the closest intersection. I'll start getting out that way.
Once I did.
Has anyone ever told you this? You sound like Mr. President Obama, low key. Yeah, I get that all the time. It's because I say so much. I don't know why. I need to stop doing that. I need to go to an anti class. Do you guys know where I can go to an anti class? My fellow weather weenies. As you can see here, that flag is wave it in the wind.
That maybe words. That's this be inside there.
Hey, listen, I say all the time. Obama says all the time, and he's called one of the best speakers of all time. So maybe it ain't even that big of a deal. I don't know. Oh my gosh, we might be approaching level 3.
Oh, maybe what's that?
I'm clear. Can you show this shopping center clear as well?
Oh wow, here we go. Lock in. It's time to get locked in. Once again, some of the heavier precipitation is moving out of Tangier and Gerlach, moving into Woodward right now. You can see that happening in real time on our downtown Woodward camera.
Oh, hang on.
Natural gas smell. I have not confirmed
That's
the smell,
fine for a minute.
There are a bunch of AC units that have been thrown all over the territory, so.
Where's my tunnel?
Just have them stay there for now. I got reports that there were several homes damaged down towpath and possibly warped, and there's 2 engines over there. Checking the area now.
Do you ever have a co-host? I've got several. We've heard from Elijah today. We've heard from Andy today. We've heard from our friendly AI bot that is not controversial at all, and everybody here loves. So it's not just me. We've also heard from Chris and our storm chasers.
Well, not for me. I'll be back at
So once again, what we're looking at here is a live view of Woodward, Oklahoma, as the storm continues to come through with up to 70-mile-per-hour winds. Once again, we could see some pretty big gusts here. A lot of people that are watching, though, are watching from Kentucky, and they're concerned about the Tell City area. Rightfully so. They are under a tornado warning. There is some rotation just to the south of Tell City, moving into Cannleton and Hallsville that we're watching very closely. Everybody should be sheltered out there. The rotation is literally going for another Walmart Supercenter near the Patio Steakhouse. Okay, so out there in Tell City and surrounding areas, stay sheltered. The rotation doesn't look as strong as earlier, but it's still definitely something that we should respect and stay sheltered for, at least for the next 17 minutes in Tell City and surrounding areas. That's our only tornado warning right now, by the way. Yeah, I think that we could have other ones that come through, before too long, but that's our only one in Kentucky and Indiana. Now, there is another one up there in Woods County, Oklahoma, that we have been covering as well. Yeah, I don't know. Every tornado here recently, especially these ones in Illinois and stuff, have been just going to Walmart.
Level cloud that's rotating just above Sand Hill. It'll be north of you, I believe, but just keep your eyes peeled because it looks like it's.
The Y'all Tower is doing good. It was leaking, but it's actually not damaged. So I heard that the leaking was
a new tornado warning has been issued.
Like on purpose, like it's supposed to leak. If the water tower has too much water in it, it leaks. So I don't think there was anything wrong with that water tower at all. By the way, here's the rotation out here in Kentucky and Cannonsville, and we did get a new tornado warning out here north and east of Woodward for Waynoka. So Waynoka, that's Woods County in Oklahoma. Again, take shelter now. You're under a tornado warning. But here's the Kentucky one. Boom. We do have an area of rotation coming into Cannleton. You guys got to take shelter. Did we lose power? We lost power in Woodward. This is level 3 windstorm now. We just hit level 3 out here in Woodward, Oklahoma. Power's out. It's plumb dark.
Okay, so we can't get around it on foot to get back to that neighborhood.
This camera is still on, though. And so are the red lights. This town's got their priorities straight. Oh, here we go. We're back on. No big deal. No big deal. We're back.
I'm with this. We'll be gone for 2 hours now.
Yeah, it's a pretty nasty storm. This is the exact storm that's going to organize and continue to go down to the south and east towards Mutual, Vicky, Teloga, Fairview. And eventually this is going to go all the way down there to Oklahoma City too. So you guys have got to, a few hours before it gets there, but get ready. This thing's going to keep picking up steam as it goes down to the south and east.
I know how I can give me the cover guns.
Need to get cameras here for y'all in Oaks, North Dakota. Guys, we need cameras everywhere. Everywhere.
I need to go do time.
Tornado warning in Kentucky and Indiana, by the way, has 14 minutes left. If you're in the Tell City area, stay sheltered for 14 more minutes. You're good. GS, you're good. We need mass surveillance, but for storms. I know a lot of people don't like it when cameras show up in their towns. I get it. We We don't want mass surveillance except for the purpose of tracking storms. Every time I start talking about cameras, people bring up these flock cameras. I have no idea what they are. But that's not what I'm talking about. The ones that take pictures of your license plate and track you and build a profile on you. Nope, not what I'm talking about. We need cameras that just show us the daggone weather. But honestly, the flock cameras for storms, that's what we need. That's actually what we need.
This dangerous storm will be near Tell City around 11:30 p.m. KBQ 225 pace time 2327.
Dude, it's getting wild out here in Woodward. Look at this. These are some of the strongest wind gusts so far.
On 62 and Decker, from center point out as well.
The camera has done a really good job of, maintaining connection. And this town has done a good job of maintaining power. We've lost it for a little bit, but it's still on right now. These wind gusts are moving right towards Moreland, Sharon, and Mutual next. These flags are hanging on, son.
Ohio Township. Deputies are reporting a strong odor of gas at Bell Point Apartments near Walmart. I'm not sure if there's any units near that area. Go ahead and get center point route. I've got two.
I emailed you asking about info regarding a camera, waiting on a response. All right, we'll be checking those emails.
Chandler Fire, Engine 2, in command, just information.
We need cameras on every cell tower. Yeah, somebody call the CEO of cell phones. Somebody call the CEO of all cell phones. Here's the deal. You literally already have cell towers. Okay? You literally already have cell towers all across America. You literally already run beefy fiber up to the top of them, and then you split that signal out into internet service providers, and then also you've got 5G, 4G, whatever. You've got the internet. You got the power. Just add a daggone camera. Add a daggone $100 Ring camera up there, and put your logo on it. AT&T, Verizon.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
This is a genius marketing campaign for whoever does this. I mean, it's right in front of you. We need to call the CEO of cell phone towers. We need to get him on the phone. By the way, we did get a new tornado warning, so let's go over here. They did decide to extend our tornado warning all the way down to Cloverport and Addison and Hardinsburg. We still have rotation out here between Hallsville, Cannleton, and areas south and east of Tell City. It's broad rotation, but it's real. And it's coming over towards Cloverport and Addison next. Okay, so you guys need to be taking shelter out here. This is going to be for Hardinsburg, Cloverport, and Hallsville in Kentucky, Cannleton, Hardin Grove, and Rome in Indiana. Okay, so you guys need to be getting indoors and away from windows and taking shelter. We can see this storm, by the way, from our Hazcam in Leachfield, Kentucky, looking way downstream. You can see the lightning in the distance there. Like a boss says, hard no on cameras, but you've done more for bringing severe weather awareness to the masses than anyone in recent times, and you get back with the Y'all Squad. You're the best in the space, and I appreciate what you do. Hey, Like a Boss 10, thank you for the kind words. I'm going to go up against Brett and Drew, putting cameras on every gas station in the nation. Call it gas cams. Dude, there's so many, like, somebody is really missing out on a huge opportunity here. And here's the thing, even when it's not tornadoing, people love to people watch, okay? Dollar General, somebody needs to get me on the phone with Dollar General. All right? Here, put the daggone cameras on the Dollar General signs, right? Point them up at the sky whenever there's a tornado coming, all right? Point them down at the parking lot when there's not. Everybody wants to know what's going on at the local Dollar General. Who's down there? Who's down there at the Dollar General?
I put one up.
Hey, man, it's Buddy Dave. I ain't seen him in a while. I might actually go down there and get me a pack of fudge rounds. Go say hi. But anyways, the thing is like Dollar General could put this on their website, right? Or make a YouTube channel, the Dollar General Camera Network. Every Dollar General has a camera. This would make money. This would literally make money. And then you got people like me who would use it as well.
I'm gonna get that sign. See how much fun you can.
We will be relocating at Walmart.
It's a marketing thing.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm looking at this funnel cloud that's rotating just above Sand Hill. It'll be north of you, I believe, but just keep your eyes peeled.
Buc-ee's, yeah, I'm talking about any place, Love's, any place with a big sign and where a lot of people go. I'm telling you, it'd be a hit. It'd be a hit. Every Waffle House needs one, yeah. I agree.
Got the weather cameras.
And it would also be like anytime anything happened, people would just immediately think of Dollar General, right? A meteor struck. Well, where's the closest Dollar General? That's the first thing anybody would think of. It's like, well, they're definitely going to be able to see it because how many Dollar Generals are there? Like 30,000?
Can you revise the closest intersection? I'll start getting out that way.
Yeah, this is a pretty crazy storm over here in Woodward, Oklahoma.
Natural gas smell. I have not confirmed the smell, but there are a bunch of AC units that have been thrown all over the territory, so
Yeah, somebody's got to get me in front of the marketing team. We got to get on this fast.
just have them staged there for now.
Hey, by the way, shout out Riley. I just saw Riley Dibble has been a member for 52 months. What's up, Riley? Let's see here. 467 says, I would never stop watching the truck stops. And yeah, they're already watching us. Why can't we watch us too? Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Dollar General probably already has the camera. Just turn it on. Just put it on the internet. Same thing for Walmart. We don't need inside the Walmart. We don't need inside the Dollar General. We need the parking lot. And preferably also a view of the horizon up on one of them big signs.
Anyway, where did that go? Let's post. No, where that post here.
We do need waffles. We do need cameras inside of the Waffle House, though. If we end up going that way, I would like to see inside of the Waffle House during tornado warnings, just because I'm curious. Additionally, we do have 90-mile-per-hour winds with this storm over here, by the way. North and east of Woodward, we've got that very strong pocket of winds coming towards Carmen. This is going to be an extremely dangerous storm in Alfalfa and Woods County and Woodward County in Oklahoma. So you guys need to be taking shelter out here. It's going to be in Carmen and Lambert, and it'll be in Lambert in 34 minutes. Cherokee in 45 minutes, and Jet in an hour. So hightail it into your safe spot. You think this is bad? You think we've got a crazy storm right now in Woodward, Oklahoma? This is just a level 2, borderline level 3 storm. We're talking about a level 4 going on 5 up there in the area north of here with the extremely dangerous severe thunderstorm warning. This is nothing compared to what they're dealing with. Additionally, we still have a tornado warning out here for Mystic and Hardinsburg. That's going to go on in Kentucky for a few more minutes. Okay, so stay sheltered. You're good in Tell City, by the way. You're fine to come out of your safe spots in Tell City.
Probably to clear this big tree out of the road. I guess it's in a awkward position. I'm not sure we need to be cutting it. Okay, so we can't get around it on foot to get back to that neighborhood.
The wind is blowing. Why did the flag stop? Well, what you'll notice is that the wind is actually coming in from this way now. Okay, you see how the wind's coming across the building? So it's actually the building is deflecting the wind over the flags. So there's actually no wind right here. So, you know, some people in chat were getting a little carried away here. They're saying that, like, hey, this is like the moon landing, right? This looks fake because the flags aren't moving right. Well, here's the thing. If you pay attention to the moon landing footage, and if you pay attention to this and you understand what's going on, you'll see that it's real. You can tell that it is real, and you've got wind moving over the building and missing the flags, okay?
I want to do something cool.
It's not CGI. The town of Woodward, Oklahoma does not care at all if you believe that it's storming there. I promise you that.
Locating at Walmart, across the road from the other apartment complex.
By the way, severe thunderstorm, y'all watch over here for Washington County, Kentucky, Nelson County, Kentucky, and Anderson County, Kentucky. West of Harrodsburg, we've got some big-time storms coming in, so y'all get ready for that. We've got another camera over here that should be able to see this come in here soon. Yeah, we've got a camera over here in Lancaster, Kentucky that we're keeping an eye on. So y'all watch out over there. Much, more concerning stuff over here in Oklahoma. Hopefully everybody's all right. Hopefully everybody's sheltered out here in front of this storm that's coming into Carmen right now. That's going to be really nasty as the storm comes in. Will any of this hit you, Ryan? I don't think so.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
I do not think so. By the way, new tornado warning for Major and Woods counties in Oklahoma. There's your rotation right there, coming down to Sand Hills Wildlife Management Area and Orienta and Cleo Springs. Take shelter now. By the way, we've got some distant lightning visible out here from the Poplar Bluff Schools Tower Cam in Missouri. So we're watching those storms that are forming out there in Missouri too. Checking back in on our tornado warning in Kentucky, Cloverport, Addison, and Hardinsburg. You guys are still under a tornado warning for about 28 more minutes. Stay sheltered. Clear yet, Ryan? Yeah, in Cannleton, you guys are clear. You're good to go. You're fine. You're fine. You're totally fine. And it looks like things are calming down in Woodward now, too, so that's good.
Everybody posts everything at the same time.
will check, but last I heard they were...
Is that local radio chatter? What you're hearing is radio chatter from all of the places around the United States where our friendly bot is listening. And what it's doing is it's cutting out clips that are relevant and serving them. And then, you know, sometimes you'll hear the same one twice. And that's just because it's looping between new ones being added. But like a stale one will only be there for like an hour at most. But why? Because that's just how I like to listen to the scanners. I don't like to listen to the stuff about the robbery down the street or Aunt Sally who needs cardiac support. Like I want to only hear the stuff that's relevant. And this is just the easiest way to do that. Aunt Sally's fine, by the way. No cardiac support needed. Tornado warning continues for Breckenridge and Hancock counties for 26 more minutes. We do have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning out here for Woods and Woodward County in Oklahoma, and a tornado warning for Major and Woods County in Oklahoma as well. We're encouraging everyone to get to shelter out here. By the way, Poplar Bluff, that storm off to your west is looking pretty nasty out there, actually. Look at the lightning starting to pick up on that. Look at that CG. This is going right towards Poplar Bluff. There's 33 yellow tracks currently out, by the way. If you are interested in seeing those, if you got WeatherWise Plus, you can actually look at WeatherWise and see the yaw tracks that Elijah have been working on. So all of the tornado tracks today, the approximate locations and their paths, all the damage reports and images are kind of tagged inside of them. If you have WeatherWise Plus, I highly recommend going and looking at all 33 of those. It's very valuable information.
Yeah, I'm looking at this funnel cloud that's rotating just above Sand Hill. It'll be north of you, I believe, but just keep your eyes peeled because it looks like it's...
By the way, this storm is going to make it all the way down there towards Oklahoma City a little bit later. So you guys need to be getting ready for that. Looks like the worst of the storm has exited the Woodward area. So we don't have much camera coverage out here, do we? Gosh, we sure don't. We've got some traffic cameras up here, but they're all down. And they're all down. Our next collection of like actual cameras is in Elk City. And they're all down too. Oh, wait, no. This one's good. This one's good. Okay, what's going on in Elk City tonight?
I'm gonna let this saga come through Kentucky, I'm calling that. He was... Hold on. I find him, hold on. He's someone, hold on. Possibly. He's... No, this sounds snuggled to him tonight. Let's see what his name will go. Boom, he got killed with this. Etan, we've got probably been on the tunnel one I meant. I'm going to do with the time. I'm going to do with the time frame. Down to Etan. I mean, we might be in it too. Okay, that's it a little bit more. I'm gonna turn my rotation calculator off. So we know what's going on here. So, do you only got 2 turn one? I'm gonna turn it back onto right hall.
We will be relocating
As we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for this stuff coming in. This is from the Poplar Bluff Schools tower cam. Yeah, all the towns in Oklahoma look exactly alike, don't they? They're all the same. It's like when we started putting towns in Oklahoma, we built one and we was like, yeah, that's a pretty nice town. Let's put another one over there. Ah, that's a pretty nice town. Let's put another one over there. It's like the other one is pretty nice. So like, why would we do it any different? Let's just put another one over there.
I mean, we guys.
They're all the same. Breakcam 1043 on YouTube in Hardinsburg.
Okay, this is lost. How long have we been going for? Like I said. 2 hours.
Hey, bulls. Look at you, chat, coming through. Let's come back over here to Oklahoma, where once again we've got 90-mile-per-hour winds coming out of Avard and moving towards Tacoma and Carmen. That's actually pretty intense stuff. So hopefully everybody out there is staying safe. Big time severe thunderstorm warning for Alfalfa, Dewey, and Ellis counties. This is the storm that's eventually going to be going down towards Oklahoma City. Okay, so we're hoping that everybody stays safe out there in front of this. Where is Hardinsburg? Oh, Kentucky. Nice. Nice find. So they are under a tornado warning for 19 more minutes.
Might be correct. It might be 18 now. Yeah, I'm not here.
This dangerous storm will be near Tell City around 11:30 p.m. WBUD 447.
Also, is the power still on to all that structure?
Does the AI bot keep track of how many sips of Diet Coke you take each stream? Y'all bot, are you keeping track of how many sips of Diet Coke I've taken?
I track storms, not sips. The Diet Coke count is between you and your recycling bin. If it hits 3 cans an hour again, I'm calling it a crew member.
Okay, thank you. I don't think I'm up to 3 cans an hour. What do you guys think? I don't think I'm drinking that much. No, I don't think we're drinking that much. I think during like really intense situations, if the weather intensity score is above 100, sometimes we'll hit 1 can an hour. But I think most of the time we're at like a half a can to like a fourth of a can, or 40% of a can to 50% of a can an hour. That's normally where we are.
That rotation started it, we go.
By the way, severe thunderstorm warning down here for Mercer, Washington, and Nelson counties out here in Kentucky. That's going to continue to go down towards Nicholasville and surrounding areas. We might be able to see this from our Lancaster cam. Some distant lightning there if you pay close attention to this, but doesn't look like a whole lot of lightning activity on that. By the way, we also have a severe thunderstorm warning for Flemingsburg, Kentucky. That's going to be for Bath and Fleming counties for the next 32 minutes.
Okay, so we can't get around it on foot to get back to that neighborhood.
Dude, this time it's not the weekend.
By the way, I've got some new cameras out here in Pikeville, Kentucky. Look at this. This is where I live, y'all.
Yeah, I'm looking at this funnel cloud.
This is the hospital that everybody works at in my town.
It'll be north of you, I believe. But
And we got a radio station up on the hill too, WDHR 93.1. And we got a nice 1080.
It hit. Wait. Where the house is? Pull another one. I can't see that coming, never mind.
A new severe thunderstorm warning for Garfield, Grant, and Kay counties for the next 46 minutes.
I think we'd probably be going for 3 hours now. If I had to take a guess.
Ryan, one way to get more of your cameras up is to do adopt a camera, like people adopt a highway or sponsor a camera. Yes, I have already thought about that. I think that that's going to be one of the things that we do. That's going to be one of the things that we do. Once we get our first 50 up, we'll probably start that, honestly.
His Steam.
Ryan should have them. Yeah. Yeah, I've always, always really liked the radio.
15 minutes. It's wait, I'm not saying that.
So once again, a current situation is that we have 2 tornado warnings. One of them's way out here in Oklahoma. The other one's going to be in Breckenridge County, Kentucky. And we do have a little bit of rotation out there right now. Coming out of Cloverport down towards Webster and Hensley.
Natural gas smell. I have not confirmed the smell, but there are a bunch of AC units that have been thrown all over the territory, so.
Yeah, let's go with this done. I mean, I not with a bang. I need to be able to do it tomorrow.
My guys is good, but now that the rain has let down a little bit, this power line might become more of a problem.
Can you look over at Moorhead? Yeah, we were just looking at that. There is a severe thunderstorm warning over there. Doesn't look too intense. Well, I mean, it's certainly an intense thunderstorm. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too much of a tornadic problem. I've got a viewer sharing their live feed with me in Flemingsburg right now, and you can see that we've got some heavy rain, some strong winds out here, and that's going to be the extent of it as the storm continues to move off towards the north and east. It's mostly going to miss Moorhead to the north, by the way. The actual storm's going to miss Moorhead to the north. You guys will get rain and thunder down there. It's too, but it's not going to be as bad as what we're having just to the north of you. Now, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, you guys need to be battening down the hatches. I think a really good storm's coming into your all's neck of the woods. We've reached my favorite part of the evening, Ryan Hall After Dark. What are you talking about? What's different? What are you even talking about?
I will check, but last I heard they were still in work assisting with the tornado damage.
Ryan, did all the chasers go home for the night? Yes. Ryan, did you eat today? Yes.
We'll get to the there we can find Facebook. We're gonna probably on tomorrow.
A lot of people say that Ryan Hall After Dark is funnier and more chill and more entertaining. I think that it's just like there's not a tornado down right now. Like it's hard to be kind of chill, bro. It's hard to be like chill and like cracking jokes whenever there's a tornado on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the intensity of the delivery of my messaging certainly changes whenever there's like more stuff going on, right? So I think that's what you guys are noticing. I don't really think it has much to do with the time of day.
To be the last one on this today, so now I might go to bed. Let's sleep. So.
I think it's because you respond more to chat. Yeah. Yeah, I got more time to look at chat whenever there's not like a bunch of stuff going on. And yeah, it's just it's a little bit more late.
Thank you for coming for the 2 hours watching. I'm going to bed for the night. So go to Ryan and watch his. I want to turn my camera quickly. What I'm gonna do is put this on. What I'm gonna do is and this will be okay. At least we can see me now. I'm gonna take you off of this one. That's a test then. But don't worry about the other thing I forgot about. It's just gonna be countdown. I'm not actually countdown anymore. Being blind in the comments, so I didn't have to go to the center that I put on my hall. Oh, can't see me. If I put it on my hall, it's because I didn't know if because we was think goes to 911. So we go again. So I went to bed when I got hacked to bedtime. So 2 in the morning for me. I'll be what's it before 8 in the morning, so I'll be up. Yeah, for a while. So, I'm not saying that till I want to go there standing. We can check it real quick, and I should not. I'm not go there standing. You can make sure not go there standing. 100%. We can. This one, let me turn my rotation counter back on. The rotation, if I ever got in and then in about 8 minutes, I'm gonna do it off. But in Oklahoma, I got 2. In Oklahoma, I'm about to see what this one about to spy. And okay, that one would probably be seen it. No, I'm not doing that one today. These 2 are gonna be spied at the same time. Let's see what we done. I'm just refreshing. I'm gonna do the tab. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Let's so then. Thank you for getting. Make our best with these sounds. And be able to. I can tell we got something. Well, I'm sorry I cannot say nothing against it.
Old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem, old Bethlehem. So good to God, they stayed a little longer. Jesus grew up, and Jesus grew up, and moved out when he was older. He moved back to old Bethlehem, and by himself he left his disciples, and that's not the end of the story. It still continues on. Then Jesus made more disciples in old Bethlehem. The disciples came to Jesus and he said goodbye and went to heaven, and it all started in old Bethlehem. That's the end for real of the story.
They were longer. Thank you for getting, guys. Make our best with all these times. Hypertext around with us, and and I'm gonna do my recount tomorrow, so we got my head was the text around, we got family, and we got Danny, we got Indy's perfect on that. That's 3 minutes. I can probably not say it tomorrow. We're going fast. think we're gonna go brush my teeth and then go to bed. It's my plan. I'm tired. I went to go to bed and we might be arriving again tomorrow. I don't know if I might take tomorrow off. I know all next week I'm probably gonna take off. This week I went on to the rest starting today on the rest of the. So think we're gonna in the Restream here and think